So this is my first ever order from Andes Orchids. I ordered 6 orchids. Um, I've been wanting to order from them for 6 years now. So finally I have a grow tent and I've decided to go for it. Here's a list of the orchids I've ordered. In that paper it also shows the brightness, how much watering these plants needs. um, and also if you go online everything's there, like how much it blooms in a year, if it's free flowering or only in spring, summer, or winter. Pretty complete, and it will also say if it's a miniature, a deciduous, or a vivarium compatible orchid. So you can see here lots of foam for insulation and also for keeping the plant safe. So yeah, so here we go. I'm dubbing right now because when I did this video, there's a lot of background noise, so I'd rather just do this. I have 2 kids, and they like to watch their shows, quite loud. So I just do this dub. Okay, so here we are at this part right now. So I've watched a lot of Andy's Orchids unboxing videos online and in YouTube, and pretty much the same the way I receive it from the videos I watch. So there you go. You guys can see how well packed they are. I really like how much information they include with the orchids. Um, it's and if you use your phone, it will scan those QR codes and bring you directly to the website. So here's the first one, and I think this is the. Let me check here. Yeah, I think this is the Dendrobium. Let me see. It will show here. Jansky eye, and it's really nice. It's well established on the wood. They use those white string like for for fishing, and it's held really well. There's moss. It's a bit dry, but I like it's well established on the wood. Next one is this is the Hara Odorata. From what I researched online, it's a pretty popular miniature orchid. According to Andy's Orchid, it's a easy growing vivarium compatible orchid, free flowering all throughout the year. Also well established on this piece of wood. It's really small, but it's a miniature. So there you go, and you can see that this tag complete with temperature needs, how much light, and again you can go to the website and check all the needs of this specific plant. Among the plants I bought, this is the one that needs to be more moist all the time. Um, Next one is I think this is the Dendrobium. Oh no, Globophylum. Oh no, this is not the Globophylum. Oh, Pluritalis Tripterenta. Sorry if I murdered the scientific names. It's just I'm no expert with saying this scientific names, but this is another great specimen from Andes orchids. Look at that moss. It's grown in, and the plant is really healthy. It's well established on the lowers. I'm not sure you can see those roots, those part of roots. They're growing there. It's really nice. I really love this. I'm taking some of that moss and placing it on some of the plants I have in the grow tent, and hopefully I can grow that moss. But yeah, Pluritalis stricturenta, and complete with all of the information that you'll need in that tag. Excuse me. And aside from the tag, there's a small sticker also on the wire itself. So if ever you lose that tag, there's still a name on that small sticker. So everything is well documented, well labeled. So I really like it. Okay, so the next one is, this is not a miniature orchid. This is the Dendrobium Secundum. Amongst the orchids I bought, this is the only one that's not a miniature, but I really like this also. Look at that wood, huge piece, well established with the moss, a bit dry there, but you can see those roots already um, growing through the wood, and really nice. Yeah, Dendrobium Secundum, bright light. This is the only deciduous orchid that I got, so different growth or care compared to the others. And I will also do a video later on about how I place them in the grow tent, and I'll show that in this in a bit. Basically, I'm just editing these videos. I just take videos whenever I can. Oh, here we go. This is the Globophylum or chilum. I don't know if that's correct, but another very great specimen. You can see that the moss has grown into the wood. Look at how big that wood is, and those roots. This plant is also has grown all over the wood, well established. There's some ferns there, which is a bonus. I've managed to keep that alive. So this video has been taken about nearly 2 weeks ago now, so I will show you the update in this video. I'll just edit this. So Bulbophyllum lasiocylum. I hope I didn't murder that. Yeah, really nice specimens, and the fact that they grew on wood, they're not potted, means they took really good care of these plants, because it's hard to grow orchids in wood. They need high humidity, lots of moisture. This is the last one. I guess this is the Dendrobium Taniae. Yeah, the Tanya. Really nice flowers. Again, established on the wood. Look at those roots, all growing all through the top of the wood. I'm not sure, there you can see all those roots. Really nice. Really love this plant. So yep. So 6 orchids all in all. Great first order from Andes. I'm definitely buying more from them. This is a sale for Labor Day. So that's it. Alright, so the first part of the video was unboxing my order from Andes Orchids, and that was 2 weeks ago. That was August 31st, and now it's September 13th. So a lot of things happened before then. I'll also post a video about this grow tent, which was done a couple of days ago, so it will look different, but I'll focus on the orchids. So as you can see, I got the orchids here. I've put more sphagnum moss because this grow tent is a bit warm compared to yeah, it's a bit warm because of my very bright grow light. I'm sorry, yeah, that's a Mars High grow light. I was so surprised how bright it is. Temperature averages here around 80 up there. There you go. But down here it's around 77. So yeah, and I'm growing these other plants. I'll explain what those plants are in another video, but basically what I'm trying to do is set up of sort of like a canopy, which will help decrease the light and then also the warmth of the grow light. So anyway, going back to the orchids, so this is the Dentrobium Detjenskii. If you notice on the unboxing or the first part, it's a bit dry, so I added long fiber sphagnum moss, and then just used I bought this from Walmart, just like brown thread or something. But I think it's doing really well. Like you can see here, there's more root growth there, and it's let me just try to take this out. Oh, I don't want to kill it, break it. But yeah, really nice plant there. You can see there's some roots there. I just covered it with this long fiber sphagnum moss. So yeah, there's more root growth there, so it's really nice. Okay, so let me return this here. Okay, And then this one here is the Hara Odorata. Same thing. Amongst the 6 orchids I bought, according to the website, it needs to be moist, not to let it dry, and 4 to 7 waterings a day or a week. And sorry about the let me try to get it closer there. Yeah, and you can see there's root growth again. Really nice. I'm loving how they put it on the wood, let it get established before they sell it. There. Let's try. There you go, Hara Odorata. So it's a free flowering miniature plant, really good flowers. Hopefully they bloom for me. Okay, let's place this here. Okay, my kid's awake now, so hopefully she doesn't go up here and okay, here we go. And this is the only non-miniature orchid I bought from Hans Orchid, at least so far, the Dendrobium Secundum. Here's the tag, Dendrobium Secundum. Really nice tag, with the QR codes, that, you know, how much water, temperature, and all that stuff. So same thing with the others. I placed more sphagnum moss, and really well established. Yeah, sphagnum moss also behind the wood. Cover some of the roots to get them moist and hopefully get them to grow. I cut some leaves because I guess they got damaged from the shipping or when I was trying to move them. So no fault of Andy's or the Andy's orchids. It's still a very healthy looking plant. Okay. The next one is the Dendrobium Tania. Again, I'm not sure if that's correct, but same thing. I covered it in. Wait. Okay, there we go. I want to hold this in better. So I covered it in fresh sphagnum moss, but you can see all those roots, even one here that went all the way up here. And I covered that area, this area here, with sphagnum moss because there's roots growing over there, and that's, yes, you see, look at that, those roots, those are freshly growing roots. So I think I'm doing something right. And then more behind here, let me check here. Okay, those more behind here, look at that, and that's a fresh one. See, so yeah, I think I'm doing good in terms of giving them proper humidity. There's a fresh growth here, so that's really nice. So I think, yeah, I think I'm doing really good. This is I think the first few times I did a thorough check on them, so it's great. Okay, let's put them up here so I won't bother the Miranda pitcher plant here. And then this one here is in the corner because according to the website, it requires pronounced shadowing, not too bright light. So this is the Pluratalis Tripterenta, and I really love this specimen because look at that, the moss. Look at how grown in the moss is, and some fresh growth here, I think, for the roots. So I got some fungus gnats, so I'm gonna get rid of those. I'm gonna build some traps, but they're not really a pest in terms of damaging orchids. But there's more fresh roots here, as you can see. There's another one here. I think this one will go into a leaf and more fresh roots. So yeah, I think I'm able to provide a constant humidity for them. So I'll explain that in a bit. But this is the Pluratalis Tripterenta, and that is the tag. Alright. Okay. The last orchid would be the Globophylum, which, as you can see, really well established plant, and again the moss is grown in. You can see here fresh roots growing over here, air roots. I mean, I can cut this and set it as a new plant in a new mound, but I'll let it grow here first. The ferns, I think I did a good job of at least keeping it alive. But this one I didn't put fresh sphagnum moss because it's pretty moist. And look at this behind this fresh growth. Let me hold it properly. So lots of fresh growth for the roots. Really nice. So this is the Globophylum Lasiocylum, if I pronounce that right. So that's it, Globophylum Lasiocylum. And then this is the Tania. That's a Tania. This is the Secundum. Yep, and this is the Odorata. And this would be the Jansky. Yep. And that's the Odorata. So from what I've read, from what I've researched, they need at least 70% humidity. I've set this up, this Inkbird humidistat. It doesn't blink that way. I guess the camera is not reading, or I mean, I think it's a frame rate. But basically it's at 57. Yeah, 57 right now, because I opened up this grow tent, but I've set it up to go at 70. But I set it up where if it drop, I let it drop first to like 59% humidity before it turns on. So, and this is its humidistat, or the sensor. So yeah, so those are the orchids, and I'll definitely be watching for Andy's Orchids to go on a promo again. Usually they have a sale during Black Friday, so I'll try to order more. But yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date. Again, I'm no expert. I've been watching videos about orchids for a long time now, and I love watching people do videos and update about how they grow their orchids, and that's how I learned. And hopefully this way I can also help people, other hobbyists who's starting and just want to learn and want to see if I become if this grows successfully or not. And I'll let you guys know if there's some failures along the way, which I hope it doesn't happen, but it might happen due to I'm just a beginner in terms of growing orchids in a grow tent. When I was in the Philippines though, I've been growing orchids. I'm not really much of a gardener that wants to have like a well designed garden. I just get an orchid, slap it on a live tree, tie it down, and let them grow. And hopefully when I get to visit the Philippines again, I'll show how my orchids have grown. My sister has shown me pictures of 10-year-old orchids that I've had for a long time, and it's on a tree, and it's like the roots have grown over. And hopefully I can replicate here in a miniature level, I guess, because I have a small growing area. I'm based in Texas, so it's pretty warm. It might just kill them if I place them outside during summer, and of course in winter it's gonna be too cold. So yeah, this is my Andy's Orchids unboxing, and I'll go and show you guys also the Nepenthes unboxing, and also explain how this grow tent is set up. And hopefully that helps for people who wants to start growing things this way, because definitely I've learned a lot from people who did this method, and just trying to emulate or do what they've done to become successful. So yeah, that's it. So on the next video again, bye.